do some buttons around here. And greetings, everybody, and welcome to Fall of Avanswell. I hope you're having a fine evening and ready to join some adventures. Of course, I'm joined by my lovely set of characters and players here who are ready for adventure once more. Why don't we start out with our basics of introducing everybody, and this week's question that I asked everybody was, what's something you're bad at that you would love to be better at doing? What's some improvement characters are looking for? This might be see our initiatives here.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that several times.
It's
sorry
fine.
Okay.
It didn't make a lot of different. Well,
No, my thing was lagging, so I clicked the button 3 times and wondered why it wasn't going. I apologize.
We just need a Ixbanor.
Sorry, I was switching my camera thing.
Are we?
Ooh, you're both at 7.
Oh, we are. He can go first. I think I went first last
what?
time.
Ooh.
It
My
said
first one was
17
7. My thing was lagging out, so I
Oh.
clicked the button 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Let's undo here. Okay. So I guess Ixbanor, you're first.
Okay. I am Diamond Wyrm, and I play Ixbanor, the awakened Ferret Sorcerer Alchemist. Let's see, something I'm bad at that I would love to get better at doing. Did you actually? Honestly, I'd like to get better at playing the trumpet.
Ha!
Can Ixbanor hold a trumpet?
He's got little like ferret fingers. He's
I
magical.
don't know if you have the lips to play the trumpet.
Isn't a trumpet? It's a brass instrument. Isn't that like 6-7 pounds?
The trumpet's the smallest instrument. I honestly contemplated saying
could
tuba.
He could get a trumpet his size,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I don't think he has the lips for it.
Oh, I was wrong. It's only like 1 to 1.5 kilograms.
You
I
need
can
lips
speak,
to
I see
play
my
the
fire.
trumpet.
Look, he's gonna try
Stand of it.
as
That's fair.
hard as he can. Will it work without lips? I don't know. Probably not. But right.
I mean, it's something you're bad at, and admittedly, the bad at may be anatomical.
That's fair.
You can keep doing it. If I keep practicing, my anatomy will change. Anyway. Yes, Calder. Go try.
Nice. I'm playing Calder Wrynn, human gunslinger. He wants to get a lot better at glass blowing. It used to be a hobby.
Oh, okay.
Still terrible at it. He can't make anything usable.
Gotcha. I guess, you know, as a character that's very construction oriented, that makes sense. Sort of like that little bit of skill that you want to work on a little bit.
Yeah, he's not much of an artist.
Mm.
He's always been a function over form kind of person and wants to get better at it.
Yeah. And finally, we have our resident goth, Umbrin.
What is it with people at Lloyd today?
Yes. The answer
What is
yes.
your blowing related?
I don't have a blowing one, actually. I'm just saying 2 blowing in a row. I am Joe. I play Umbrin Wisespark, the Fetchling Animist, and I would like to get better at speaking with people.
Ooh. I'll get you. Public speaking / communication.
Yeah, I mean, charisma's only my dump stat, so.
It's like,
I feel that.
I just imagine like you're like in a hood, like mumbling to yourself next to someone, like, what? Oh, okay, sure.
Well, people find me a little off-putting since I'm always, talking to my spirits.
I mean, and you keep talking about meeting people at the graveyard at midnight or something, Meet the graveyard at midnight.
No, I don't meet people in the graveyard at midnight.
It's the way of the gods. Anyway, so, if you missed last week, it was a very interesting episode where everybody had a good time in a river, survived the good time at the river, and then
how good it was.
Good enough. Anyway, the result of which was that you basically began to trek back to your home, to the Birchlings. And after a fairly, I wouldn't say difficult trek, but interesting trek, you finally managed to get back and discovered there was fire. And it turns out that the enemy has burned down a large swath of forest nearby to the Birchlings, and it's begun basically to assemble for attack, siege, something of the such. Currently, at least, they are locking things down that would be very siege-worthy, it seems like, with some of the actions they've taken. So, we were discussing what the plan would be for now that this is here. So, yes. As we left off, the land beneath you is burnt and charred, and the enemy lines blocking the way. The communique that you've had with the town has informed them of your existence and your safety, though it seems like you've been gone for quite some time, at least according to their information. So,
According to their time of perception, or perception of time.
Yeah,
Yes.
much longer than we thought.
Anyway, what's the plan then? You can start your attempt to infiltrate, or I believe they were discussing whether you wanted to take a rest.
No matter what, we're waiting tonight, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was pretty close.
Okay. Certainly speaking.
I mean, how long till dark?
Ooh, I believe we were saying it was the afternoon, I think, currently.
So we could walk a bit away and then try to actually get a rest in.
You would have to stealth back the way you came.
So I'm actually curious about something. The town on the river, is it on is the river like in a, how far below, like, is it a rocky cliff, a beachy river, or a rocky river? Is it like a cliff?
This area here is a little, I would say, rocky, but it's not a very big cliff. Like, the area up to the walls is about, like, 7-8 feet from the riverbank. So not a whole lot. It's just that on the southern side, there pretty much isn't a beach. The rock goes almost into the water. And then on the western side, there is a little bit of a beach, but it is maybe like one person across. So
Okay.
you aren't very up above the water when you're in the town, technically.
Yeah.
Another reason
But
that the
basically,
walls
it would be
were
hard
because
to
of-
climb. I'm just saying it'd be hard to like climb. It'd be hard to cross the river for multiple reasons, not just water,
Mhm.
but also
Yes.
like edges.
Yep.
And crocodilians.
I mean, that's also a thing too. They're probably hanging out near the.
Yeah.
That's a lot of croc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said so. One side was like 8-foot cliff. What did you say the other side was?
They're about the same. either way.
Okay.
I just said one had a beach and the other does not.
Okay.
Like pounds. Okay. Anyway,
And the
yeah.
beach side, is that on the side of the city or the side of the, or not?
I was describing both sides of the city that hit the water, because remember, it's at a break in the river. The south side is the one that has no beach. The west side that is also on the river has the beach. You would be on the east side of the city right now. So, like, if you would go on the south side, you'd be kind of going along the water if you would try to, like, climb your way to to the bridge and the door. But then you'd also have to convince them to open the door to you at that point. I mean, it's possible, but again, like, it is less crossing enemy lines and more wading through some water that probably has some things in it.
Yeah.
Which, if they do, that could also alert the army that, hey, stuff's moving over there.
Honestly, my whole thing was I didn't have any plan related to any of this. I was just very curious as to kind of like what it looked like and how all that played out.
Okay.
I'm not sure there was actually a good reason for that.
Gotcha.
Well, do we sneak away and rest, or do we just hang out in a ditch and hope not to get caught until we're ready to move?
Choices.
Best bet is probably sneaking away, because either one has a risk of getting caught, but if we do succeed, then we'll have a much better chance of success later.
Well, if you are going to sneak away, I will need checks.
I think we're still doing
Guess
the
you're also
follow the
following
leader
the
Yeah,
thing.
I still have that on.
Or follow the expert, yeah.
I like all the leader.
Stealth. I need to upgrade stealth. Get to expert in stealth.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay. Those are checks.
I get
Anyway.
Should have guidance myself. I didn't think about it. Actually, I could have guidance all of us.
Yeah.
Talas
got
That's-
the best.
A pretty
Is-
decent one, yeah.
technically not terrible. Overall. Alright, so you're just trying to stealth your way out of the area that you're in. Alright. I will roll some things here and let's see how they go. I'm gonna throw a couple of rolls out here. Let's just roll.
I mean, technically it should be versus a perception DC.
yes, I have to. I would have to check that.
What's the perception DC of several thousand men?
Yeah, that's
Well,
kind of hard to do.
So generally, you would only have to do ones that are like actively like looking, but
Even then, surely they
Yeah.
would have a scouting party of at least a couple hundred now,
Mm-hmm.
if not a dozen.
All right. We could just do some general DCs about some things.
Maybe they're all getting drunk right now.
Ah, makes sense.
I was just talking about. I'm fine. I haven't drunk anything. I'm good. Anyway, I. Here.
I was supposed to sneak.
No, not.
Have to move to another place. Dream roll sneak. Perception DC. Creature you're. Anyone you got lower. Yeah, so it's just anyone you get lower than you CC.
Let me
Entertain us.
do that.
Oh, shit.
Seek.
I'll just do this.
Yeah, be good.
It's a very nice area. Forgot I might not have made it visible for lighting and turn that off. Fog exploration. Off.
Okay, now I can see it since I put my token on.
Yeah. But it should just be visible now anyway, because I turned off the fog. I keep forgetting it's on by default. Alright.
Lovely.
All right. So need to get something here to be ready for you. So as you're kind of making your way back, certainly speaking, you're not necessarily near any obvious large amounts of forces. You are a little bit farther away from the line, and you are moving away from it, which could be certainly an advantage in a lot of situations. Though there are things you hear around. Noises that are constantly being made of the various forces that are about. And, you're just gonna be this, aren't you? Sorry. Well, that's not being cooperative, so we're going to have to do something here. That is, that.
Nothing appears. Great.
Well, you know, it's sort of like I was trying to use Archives Nuts is being difficult for me right now. So I'm gonna have to manually look for something. I can grab something here, and hopefully it's in the.
Try the compendium.
Compendium. If I don't remember the name of what I want. Oh, there it goes. Did it load up then? No. Not loading the way I want it to. Great. Oh. There we go. That's what I want to do. I figured out how to use the search thing in this one. Never mind me.
Yeah, the search thing is wonderful in that.
The best-free browser. Yeah, I figured out how to use that. I didn't understand it necessarily before. But now I have to look through that. What did you mean by the browser?
I was just the compendium browser.
In
It's
Roll20.
yeah.
Sorry, not Roll20.
No.
Foundry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay. Do that. And I would like that. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. Cool. Might be what I need. I'm just learning on the fly a little bit extra of how to do this here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this to work here. Because normally I would have just searched for a name. Man, that'd be nice. Okay. Or. All right. You're fine. Okay. Cool. Fixed it. Okay. So, as you're kind of moving along, and you attempt to make your way, you will hear noise from above. So, all right. Cool. We're going for that. And we'll just... What?
Did we still have the benefits from the camouflage we did?
Ooh. What were the benefits that you had?
Trying to remember what you gave us. I'm scrolling up.
See, that's the problem is I don't remember what benefits you had. So I can't say whether or not you would have had that or not.
I think it was just like... I don't think it was honestly that great because
It was a potion of disguise for Talas, I think, and the rest
No.
of us were
No,
just
we
gonna
hadn't
try and
used
No.
that yet.
No, we hadn't used that. We remember between Ixbanor and I, we
Circumstance bonus +2, I think, is the one. Yeah, because there was,
Yeah.
I helped you with disguise kit, then you did guidance. Okay, so it's
Oh,
1.
yeah.
You gave us a +1, and then you had +1 from guidance.
Okay.
So that wouldn't have done much.
Anyway, a horrible
That
monstrosity
raises
is
its-
flying down from above.
It raised it slightly.
Ah, piss.
I was just trying to pull out anything that you're like, oh wait, we did try to disguise ourselves a little bit more.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, we rolled pretty bad, if I remember correctly, though.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well, no, actually, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, +1 is honestly pretty fair for
It's in the car.
All
Are
right.
we rolling initiative?
Yes.
Also, technically, we all should be rolling stealth.
Yeah.
Yes. All of you should roll a stealth as your initiative.
That sucks.
Oh, and also, the Fall of the Expert, I don't think counts. Maybe it does, actually.
Wow, he did better than me.
You did roll well, quite well.
No, Follow the Expert doesn't count for initiative rolls.
Okay, that sucks.
Yep.
Well, my initiative's gonna be not so great this time.
Yeah, that kind of is how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
You fail to sneak by, and you kind of get surprised.
Ugh.
So this need a Talas and a.
Actually, you know what? That one's not too bad.
Not as bad as mine.
So I'm actually gonna position this thing. It is this over here, and it is like 50 feet up in the air. I'm gonna tell you.
Gotcha.
So it is flying. It is a
Oh,
giant
that's a-
creature.
Decent bit out of my range.
Do my count. I haven't changed this. Okay, cool. All right.
If it's 50 feet up in the air, if you right-click a token at the top left, there should be a number and a field for elevation. You can switch that from 0.
Ooh. Number and a field for elevation. What? Oh, I see.
So right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just makes sure everything
There we go.
calculates properly for the sake of like range increments and all that.
Yeah. Ooh, cool. That I didn't know about.
I mean, I had completely forgotten, so I'm glad we have someone who's a little bit,
Okay.
honestly, more experienced.
Yeah, I like Foundry,
Put that
despite
there.
its misgivings.
See,
I do too.
Alright, everything is good on my screen. Alright, it's going to go then first. It is going to move.
I don't like this. Jesus Christ, 31.
It's a pretty good initiative.
It rolled pretty well.
Yeah.
I guess-
mean, that's honestly like I with my stealth had a +12, so if I had rolled, yeah.
Alright, it's going to dive bomb Calder.
Okay, he's in my gun range now.
And then do this here.
Yeah, but the problem is you might be able to fly away too.
True. Yeah, that hits. Living Fortification did nothing.
Okay.
Oh, is it coming closer to ground level?
Yes, it's flying in, so let me change its elevation to it'd be currently 5.
Just making sure it wasn't a range attack. I have a thing if they try to make ranged.
That will deal you 20 damage.
Oh my lord.
Alright, so. It will, Alright, it is going to attempt then to grab you.
Ah. Oh, that's not good.
How does this work with if it's got the grab ability on melee? I just have to make sure. I don't remember. We talked about this.
So it can do grab at no map if it has the grab ability listed on one of its attacks.
Yeah, basically, it still makes a grapple attempt, but it doesn't cost an action. It's part of the if it hits.
It does have a free one,
right?
Yeah.
So it costs an action it's
sorry,
regular
it does cost
grab,
an action.
but it neither applies nor count towards the monster's multi-attack penalty when it makes this attempt.
Okay, cool. That shit there? That's not great. It's not really great at athletics, interestingly enough. So I can still try.
That is a definite failure, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if my fortitude DC is 22... no, you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or it can automatically extend the condition.
The grapple, yeah, which is mostly what it's used for.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if I don't think it gets anything else for this. I think it's just a straight athletics check. Apparently it can't use acrobatics, which it has. Very much so.
Acrobatics is used for escape.
Alright, so that'd be 3 actions then. So, yes. Then it would be Calder. There's a big old thing in your face.
Yeah, that was awful, because that's a third of my health gone.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going...
I almost forgot something else. I do need, I think, a fortitude save?
Ooh, gotcha. 19.
Okay. Let's see, your DC would be, you had a 19? Okay. You feel burning in the attack that hits you. I have to look up some stuff here. That doesn't help me. Anyway, okay. Still your turn.
So no immediate effects.
No.
I can deal with that. I'm gonna make a
I was just checking how long it is. It's not an immediate effect.
Gotcha. So it probably has a decent onset. I can deal with that for now. I'm gonna take a range strike.
Okay.
Wow, just a hit on a 30. Most intriguing.
Just check the AC here. You will hit. So it is hit.
No fatal D10s. Decent damage for a regular hit.
Alright, it'll take hit.
Oops, didn't mean to click that. So, it's 15.
I love how I did change the name there. It still registers that. It's fine.
It's the name of the token you have to change.
Yeah.
I know, I don't really care at this point in time. I forgot that I had made some changes to something and moved things around.
I will then clear a path, so I get to shove it with my gun and reload, and the shove uses the map that my strike had, which is map 0. God is dead, and he hates me. I'm not spending hero points on that. I'm just gonna go prone. My gun is reloaded.
Cool.
And I'll just use my last action to stand up.
What are you?
Damn.
Ixbanor.
We're not off to a great
horrible,
start.
half bird, part reptile, part insect creature is just flowed down it towards you.
We're not off to a fantastic start. I either just got like hyper malaria or like terminal bonitis.
Let's start with that. Basically, it gets bounties. It gets a -1 to its next saving throw, or I get a +1 to my next spell attack.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Maybe throw would be nice because I know what I'm going to be doing.
Oh,
Well, it's the next one. It's only one.
True.
And I'm gonna be casting a spell at it. So
one of your blood magic spells too. Nice.
And we're doing follow.
Okay. Will. So let me
Will 21.
If you drag
select you and do this, it should be correct for that.
Oh no.
So it will fail. Clumsy 2, stupefied 2.
I was gonna say,
The blood magic effect.
since it was taking a penalty, if you were to drag will affect ancestral memories just onto the enemy token, it would automatically calculate.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it failed anyways.
Yeah.
So it's,
And not
it's
by a significant
clumsy
margin.
2 and stupefied 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I mean it's only until the start of my next turn, so I can't even take advantage. This is for all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty decent for a level 1 spell.
Well, I am going... Mentioning bonitis, I'm going to cast Bone Shaker
The Bone Shaker.
for all 3.
Give him the Bone Shaker.
So it's
Shake
a
his bone.
Fortitude DC
Wrong
21.
bone.
Is this the 2
My
or
one.
3 action? Oh, the 3
Three.
action version. Ooh, yikes.
Ah, he makes it.
Oh,
But he still takes half damage and I can move him 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or
hold
he
on.
could just
I
go
completely
prone.
forgot. I completely forgot something. It wouldn't have changed anything except for where I am. When initiative was rolled, I should have been able to move
Oh.
because I have the scurry ability, which allows me to move to cover. And I also can't move my character. Yeah, when initiative starts, as long as it's within 1 movement.
It's
okay.
not
he
going to
can't-
choose to
yeah.
go prone. It's flying in the air. It's a terrible idea.
I'll move
Where are you
myself,
pushing it?
I'll move myself next time, and we'll just say I'm.
I'm pushing it to the ground.
Okay, so it won't go fully to the ground. It's just going to go down 5 feet instead of being 5 feet in the air. It'll be 0 feet in the air. So it's now at ground level.
Yeah.
Roll your damage, though.
damage.
We'll take half. We'll apply half damage.
Decent rolls.
There you go. Okay. All right. Next
Well, that was a try.
is Talas.
Trip him. Cut his legs off, please.
I know what you're talking about. You can't do that. You'll be fine.
Kill him.
Unless there's something, unless you want me to take care of Talas.
Wyrm, are you doing it, or do you want one of us to do it?
He muted himself.
Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do Talas. I'm it's on the ground now, so you have to switch to Talas before I can move him.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did. There you go.
So honestly, actually, he will. Why not just blank?
Like,
Yeah. Let's see. Probably the best would be to start with a demoralize then.
Okay.
Actually, no, because he's already clumsy and stupefied.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that'll help. That'll help.
demoralized will stack.
Yep. This is demoralize. Was intimidation versus something.
Will DC. assuming they share a language.
I think, does he have the one where you can intimidate?
Intimidating glare.
Yeah, I think he does.
It makes sense if he's a champion.
Well, he has 2 open slots, so he can definitely get one. Get it. That would be a small one.
Okay. What is the DC?
Will
Their
DC.
will DC.
Let me check its will
Which
DC.
Which currently should count as 2 lower because of the stupid fight in the bottom.
Yeah. So that will be successful then with the penalty.
Nice.
Okay. So if it's just successful, then it gains fear, frightened 2.
Frightened 1.
Or no, frightened 1. So critical is frightened 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So it's got one more action.
The last action will be probably just strike. Let's just strike.
I was gonna say, wouldn't he hit it?
Break his fucking bones.
Well, he could raise shield or strike. So.
Yeah.
21, forgot a target.
I keep accidentally closing the sheet too. That will miss.
Damn.
All right. So that will be Talas. We'll go to the top of the second round.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to strike at Talas right now. Sorry, let me do something here. It would not have mattered, but I forgot to give him off guard. Missed by enough that the off guard wouldn't matter, but I'm just because he did flank him. Anyway,
And that was a pretty
anyway, let me do this towards Talas. A 32 to hit Talas.
I think that hits.
No way that doesn't hit, right?
Oh, I think it. Oh, a 23. Yeah, so that hits. Oh, doesn't crit though.
Ah,
True. Just barely.
Unless you rolled the 20, but.
I did not. Alright, so I'll roll the damage. You'll take 20 damage. And then we'll do another trample. I believe, let me just check here. Probably not great,
Yeah,
but we can try. It can try.
You can keep doing it.
It's got penalties right now, so we'll see if it rolls. It rolled very badly.
Oof. Ooh, that has to be a critical failure, right?
Yeah, but he didn't already had crown.
Oh,
you're-
yeah, true.
The target can either grab at you
Or
as
send you prone.
as if it succeeded at a grab.
So Talas has the opportunity to either grab the creature back or knock it prone.
Yes.
Is it so? It's on the ground but standing, or is it prone?
It's
standing.
currently is like landing. Yeah.
Honestly, knocking it prone seems like a better idea right now.
Okay.
Let's see, what does prone do? Off guard. Crawl and you have to crawl or stand. You know what? Let's grab it.
It's already off
Grab.
guard, I will note though.
It
I don't
gives you a. Yeah, I know, but so it can't move, and it's a DC 5 flat check to its roll. Let's grab it. Actually, that sounds good.
Does Talas have a free hand?
Actually, that's a very good point. Let me see if his weapon has a grab.
Your weapons can have those.
Yep. Next splitter. No, it has sweep. Okay. No. Yeah. Then I can't grab it. So prone.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think why this thing would ever try to grapple if it's so bad.
It's usually for grabbing like smaller creatures or weaker creatures. Because
plus
And
grab,
then flying away and dropping them.
yeah,
It's +4.
because grab is contesting the fortitude DC of a creature.
Yeah.
So usually you want to go after the nerds.
Yeah, but I don't think this creature kind of thinks like that. That's why I'm curious as to if there's a reason why it's so bad. I mean, it's very bad.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
It could have been an oversight.
Yeah. Anyway, if used after strike, the amount of times I grapple, the creature body part action, something there applies to account towards a multiple attack. Funny thing, yeah, that doesn't really help. I mean, basic thing is +4.
Like, I'm curious
I'm
if
just-
maybe it can use, like, athletic or acrobatics, like, because usually it has one or the other.
Because it does
Rules
have
as written.
finesse on it, but yeah, rules are written doesn't say that, you know? It's
Actually,
kinda
now
weird.
that I think about it, that is very odd.
So I know,
Huh.
yeah, because finesse is, the fact that it has finesse is odd, because normally, normally, let me look at grab.
Have to grapple the creature using part of the body attack, but so either applies
Oh,
to cast multiple attack on it.
Attempts to grapple a creature with a body. This attempt applies. The monster can instead use grab and choose one creature as grabbing. I think. Wait. Hold on. It uses after strike. Yeah, I guess.
It's still the standard grapple action. It just gains extra benefits because it's a monster.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Unfortunately-
get the multi-attack. But again, like,
Yeah.
it comes down to that weird thing of, like... I'm fine with this here, but it's like, in the future, if something has, like, I have to pay attention to things with the athletics, because it's like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like... This has abilities that it requires a grab for, that I didn't get rid of from it when I changed it around. And it doesn't help at all, because it can't grab people. So it's so weird.
An
You
odd
can just.
design.
You
for
can't just do
monster.
a mid-combat switch where you switch its acrobatics to athletics.
I think it's fine right now. What it will do is it's already off. I guess it's just I'm just gonna have it get up from prone. Why not? Anyway. Calder. I will need a fortitude check from you.
Yes.
25 is pretty good. Alright. There's burning in your veins currently.
You got malaria.
Man. Not again.
Actually, since it's a giant mosquito, that makes sense.
It is not malaria because I switched out for something else.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, actually was okay.
It was
But,
originally
yeah.
giant mosquito, but I did switch it out for something else. So I've got
Yeah,
it.
he's changed up the stat block.
Yeah. Make sure I get this correct. So okay. All right. You feel currently painful, but no noticeable side effects. We'll just say.
Gotcha.
Just making sure that is correct. So, I didn't take your turn.
Who?
Called.
Got it.
Yeah, me. Alright.
Trying to see if there's any kind of like weird exceptions that aren't immediately obvious.
Alright. I'm gonna take an action to go to melee configuration.
Okay.
I'm going to swing. Only because of clumsy and off guard.
You will get it with clumsy and off guard.
Well, base 2d10s could be worse. Awful
Okay.
damage.
Take some damage.
And then we're gonna swing again on now.
All right. Looks like another hit.
Cool. Almost minimum.
Take some more damage.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Ixbanor. Let me remove the penalties to this guy because he no longer is
I should be back here behind the rock, as I would be.
clumsy or stupefied.
Let me know if you're gonna make a ranged attack with something. I can use fake out to give you a bonus.
The problem is, okay, I really need to, like, the problem with, I want to use my bombs, but the issue here is
The
that
splash
they
damage.
always have splash damage.
Yeah.
So, honestly not sure how to handle that most of the time.
Yeah. That's the problem. You have to have like a really high.
I mean, there's a feat you can take as an alchemist,
Yeah,
but to pick that up, I think it's like a 4th level feat, meaning you have to be 8th level to pick it up.
yeah.
Yep. Only 3 more levels.
Well,
Only.
I think I have it in my to pick. I'm planning to pick it up at, I think, 10th.
Or a high
Okay.
initiative. So you can at least throw 1 in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's honestly consider giving improved initiative, but again, +2. I'm not sure how much that's gonna help most of the time. Oh, or I could hold on. This one doesn't have splash.
Mm.
Good point. Okay, let me.
It's not gonna blow up your allies. Oh. There's some detonatable.
There we go.
Ah, gluing them.
Mm.
So draw, quick alchemy, throw. That's oh man. This target, right? Yeah. Okay. Hit.
Okay. Yep.
So. So basically, it.
Has a 15-foot speed penalty.
my-
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Critical hit. It's immobilized, but
Gotcha.
so it can't get away. Is
That's a
basically,
15-foot
I think,
speed penalty for
which I actually think is a good idea. Now that I think
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
well, makes flying a lot harder.
Mhm.
By the way, you can also do that if you drag the little 15-foot speed penalty words onto the token.
Can I do it? No, only the
I can
user
No,
can.
only the controller can.
I did that. It's got some speed penalty.
Which is
Cool.
actually phenomenal.
Oh, I see that there. Cool. All right. Is that everything then? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Then we move on to Umbrin.
Okay, well, we are going to cast Divine Lance.
All right.
When does my? I'm gonna be coming up soon. I'm gonna fake out this here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll an aid with my ranged strike.
You will critically aid.
Of course, I get a 19 when I'm rolling an aid.
That's what, a +2?
Because I'm a master, +3.
Blast off your divine lance.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh. Okay, this is something that's really annoying.
Uh-huh.
I technically hit a 25, instead of 24. But because when I use the quick alchemy to create a potion, it gives it to me at a medium size, which gives me the clumsy condition.
Ah, so you'll have to manually change that.
Right, that will hit. You will Divine Lance.
Nice.
Right. 12 damage. I will apply that.
Not great, but
He's got to be.
Still hit
He's looking low though.
Taking some hits.
and I still have an action left.
Mm-hmm.
Calder, I'm going to touch you.
What? Ooh, yippee.
Oh, I guess I should target you actually, and not.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
A little bit here.
Oops.
A little bit of healing for you.
6. Very good. I'm looking better.
Right. Talas. So this thing will lose its frightened then. Right. Still off guard. Okay. Talas. What is the mighty and powerful warrior known as Talas doing?
Probably just an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Probably attack, shield, honestly.
Not a bad idea. That will miss.
Yep. Wow. Bad rolls.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I did forget something from Talas. Talas needs to make a fort check.
Oh yeah, he also got bit.
He also got bit. I forgot to have him roll one.
That was
Okay.
really bad.
I will need a second one then, because he would have done one on his turn. Okay. So nothing right now. Gotcha. The creature, the perfect bird monster, will seemingly lash out, and it feels almost desperate. I guess I'm gonna make your first strike on Talas. I will start with you. Ooh, wow. I think that misses.
It does. Talas is 23.
Yeah. Then he'll make a strike over at Calder.
Actually, 25 right now for his shield.
Wow, I'm just rolling pretty bad for him. So, you know, and one back at Talas again. See if it pulls. Yep, nope. Seemingly in desperation, lashed out a bunch of times. Calder, I will need a fort from you.
What does Talas's aura do again?
Okay.
It's only so if actually that is a very good point. He probably should have used that. No, it's only if it damages him. Never mind. Although he
Iron
could have used that
Command, yeah.
last turn. It wouldn't have done much though, because it's basically they either kneel. It's basically they either go prone or they take damage, and it was already going prone, so it wouldn't have done anything.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just didn't know what it did. That's why I'm like,
Yeah. So if a creature within his aura damages him, he can make them kneel or they take psychic damage, which is prone.
That's what
He has things like I'm gonna level Talas up honestly after this.
That's probably a good idea. I keep
up.
forgetting to do it, and kept intending to. Okay, so I will. Sorry. Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2. Good for you. All right. So nothing right now. Just making sure I'm doing this correctly. Sorry. I had to check
No,
it.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your turn?
And poisons and stuff. aren't
Alright,
most
so
good.
melee strike.
Yeah. That one hit?
1. 2d10 plus 3.
Okay.
Better.
Alright. Which fly?
And then, since it's a combo weapon, immediately after making a melee, I can make a ranged strike.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go!
Alright.
And then I will... let's just try and hope for a crit. I'll make another attack.
Ah, I miss.
Nah, fair enough.
Okay.
Alright, and that's all 3 actions.
Ixbanor. What are you doing?
Okay. Well. I suppose. Oh, that is, oh, it is 30 feet. Okay, I guess that. Might as well cast haste on, let's go Calder.
Okay.
So, what magic again? Let's do save, because I don't think I'm going to hit by an armor class.
I guess I will draw haste over to Calder.
Oh, and take cover. Oh, he already did.
Okay.
Well, you can do it to your own character.
Oh, good.
You just can't do it to an enemy.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna, with my last action, I'm gonna take cover.
Okay. Umbrin.
I am going to try to Divine Lance him again.
What? That's what her creature screeches. You know, strange green.
I hit
ooze
attack, but nothing came up.
splashing from its mouth.
Divine Lance? It's there.
Yeah.
Oh, you clicked the
Yeah.
attack after.
Oh,
After you hit it.
yeah. I also had the wrong person selected, so it's probably better that I didn't.
Hmm.
Let's try that again.
That's probably just why it didn't work.
Unfortunately, you miss. Your lance goes wide.
Well then, I will. I know how.
Jesus. Your blast of divine energy flies at it, but unfortunately it attempts to not shoot your allies, as it is engaged me with the means it flies. Not true this day.
Screw it. Ah.
Hmm?
Oh. Hold on. That's fine.
It's gonna move
I'll
up then.
try to take a swing at it too.
Well, you'd have to do an action to get up to it.
Oh yeah, you're right. God damn it. That doesn't.
We're standing back, unfortunately.
Yeah. Is there anything I have for one?
That's always the question. Anything I have for one? The answer is
There
sometimes.
is, but it's a 10-foot burst.
Hmm.
You know what? Let me just check one other thing.
Be a little closer. Trying to find that right volume. Bounce.
Well, since Calder is going to be, oh no, Talas still goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will cast Guidance on Talas. 'Cause why not? It's something.
Okay. Cool. Talas is guided. Well, Talas, you get some guidance for your first attack.
Okay. Honestly?
Hopefully you can take it out before.
Oh, I do need
It
another
goes
fortitude
again.
save from Talas, though, too.
Oh.
That would probably where the guidance goes to, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually,
Alright.
well, nah. I didn't plug it, so I'm not going to.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You can choose before the start of Umbrin's next turn.
Yeah, closest house to one attack roll. Okay, choose which one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Talas feels as though like the burning in his veins ends, at least for now. Alright. That'll
Okay.
miss.
Attack 2.
Mm-hmm. That will also miss.
And free up shield.
Okay. All right. It's gonna get another turn. Gotta be honest. Wasn't expecting it to get another turn. I guess it'll go. It's continuing attacking back and forth, so it's go Calder, Talas, Calder this turn, as it's desperately striking out at the people surrounding it. It's got this glue over it, and it seems like angry and confused. So we'll start with Calder. Get the big attack. 34.
Oh, good golly gee gosh. Yeah, that's a crit right there.
All right. So 30 damage.
I'm glad I healed you.
Yeah, because I am at 19 now.
I would like another fort save.
I am not feeling great.
Okay.
Oh,
So, I will have something will be happening. We'll worry about that in a minute. Just up there. Talas will. Okay. Talas is also going to get a crit. Apparently. So Talas will take 32 damage and have to make a fortitude save. Wow. So that's a thing that I'm rolling.
yeah, a round of misses and then a round of crits.
That is the crit damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just can't remember.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doubles it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, yeah, I just need another fortitude from Talas. See how that goes.
Okay.
Ooh, okay,
Great.
Talas is good.
Nice.
Oh. And then back to Calder. Calder 14, I believe, will not hit you.
No.
Thank God.
All right. So, you will be currently drained 1.
Oh, yikes.
As you can feel this burning in your veins that seems to be like almost getting worse and worse.
Oh, even worse.
Especially now, a bunch more extra horrific poison has been pumped into your blood. Anyway, it is your
This is not
turn
good.
then.
I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay, miss.
Miss. Alright. I'm gonna take, since I have a hasted action, 3 more swings.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yikes.
All right. That will.
Hey, wow, I actually hit one.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's
Okay.
enough to kill it.
is indeed enough to kill
Oh,
it.
thank God. Oh,
11 is enough,
Lord.
as you have slain the beast. That's around you. Anyway, I guess you were dealing with horrific amounts of poison in your veins, so we have to figure out how that's going to go.
I gotta check.
Let me see. It's been 4 rounds of applications that you were there, so you do have some more rounds to still check, unless you overcome it.
Give me a second. Do I have? No. Why would I have that prepared? I could.
We'll hit the end encounter for now. We'll just go to figuring out horrific amounts of poison post encounter.
I don't have any anti-plagues or antidotes.
Oh, I can give you. So I'm gonna run up and give you an elixir, which should give you a bonus to that. Correctly?
Thanks to all the pop-ups.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So yeah,
Elixir
you
of
can-
life lesser.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so basically gives you a plus. Do
+1 item bonus against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Okay. So we get a +1 bonus.
I gotta look. How does treat?
Oh, and
Poison.
3d6 plus 6 hit points.
I mean, the horrific criticals of like of weird bird bug strikes to your like faces probably helps to cure that away.
You want to roll the 3d6 plus 6?
Oh yeah, I can just use.
Nah, pretty good. Better have ish HP.
See something. Okay. I could try to treat poison on you.
That counteracts the drained as well. Well, do we know? We don't know if it's a disease or a poison disease.
I can treat disease or poison
Oh, gotcha.
with
Could
my
any of
crystal
us
healing.
roll medicine to determine if this is a poison or disease?
Yeah, why don't you roll a medicine? Because I'll need another fort from Calder.
Ixbanor, why don't you do that?
Determine what cancer is affecting me.
You
Oh, a
understand
medicine
medicine.
Yeah.
My thing is for my occult.
Wait, yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, is it so? Would this count as recall knowledge? Do you think?
No, because you're identifying the what's going on in the person. Like, it's an astro's medicine.
Because I was playing. It's more I was playing to use Pocket Library to give me a boost, but
Ah. Okay.
I
cool.
crit anyway.
Great check. Poisoned. Yeah, you probably know about it. I'll just break it down. You've gone about halfway through the poison's effects, and you are at level 3 of 5. It is, so that's currently where you're at. And
I think
level
where I'm
3
going.
gave-
I think probably one thing I'd try and determine is what would be the duration about. How long do I think it's going to last?
4 more rounds. So 4 more checks.
I mean, if we don't have an easy way of handling this, you could just wait it out. It'll be over soon.
Well, do we know how devastating these effects are? Because I've seen poisons go from like, oh yeah, you're clumsy too, and then you die.
I will tell you, stages 1 and 2 have no effect. You do not see with them.
I
Stage 3,
Crit-
as you've discovered, is
Yeah.
drained 1. I'll say that much for now. Stage 4 and Stage 5 have things with them.
see. Yeah, I prefer to just.
I mean, I
get it
could
out.
use one of the emeralds and get a +2 bonus and use my occult.
I would appreciate it. Anything to make sure I'm not even more horribly weakened.
Let me double check something. That's
Because the circumstance
X.
bonus from treat poison should stack with the item bonus from the elixir of life.
okay, yeah, and I am an expert, so I can use. Yep, I can get the +2.
Nice.
So I will use an emerald and roll my occultism.
Okay.
With a +2 circumstance bonus. +2 whatever. I don't know. Yeah, +2 bonus. And you know what? Let me see what kind of bonus it is, because I might be able to also guidance myself too.
You probably wouldn't have time to guidance yourself, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Unless you want Calder to make another check. Like,
Well, crystal,
Okay.
well, treat poison is a single action, and guidance is 2.
guidance is 1, treat poison
Oh, guidance is
1.
Yeah. And I was
But-
actually standing next to him. I moved myself back.
But
too far,
crystal
actually.
healing gives you an item bonus to your check.
Yeah, it allows me to use my occultism.
Okay, I guess if we're still in quotation rounds, because the two of you are acting like afterwards.
Well, let me just see what the bonus, what kind of bonus that is,
It's-
if it can stack or not.
So crystal healing
Yeah,
is
it's
an
an
item
item
bonus.
bonus,
Guidance is
yeah.
status.
So let me. Okay, let me do that. Whatever. We'll do is just do that. There we go. Roll.
Okay, 25 is a good check. I believe it's probably the DC of the poison, so that will be a success.
Nice. So I should get a +2 circumstance.
Yes.
And then I will make my new saving throw.
Okay.
So elixir of life, +2 circumstance. Roll.
Ooh, good roll. Okay. You feel better. Not completely better,
Nice.
but better. Does that roll apply to just the poison, or do you have to make that a blue roll?
So usually when you succeed, it will reduce the poison by 1 stage. And if you crit succeed, it reduces
so
the
you reduce it
poison by 2
so you're down to
stages.
stage 1.
Gotcha.
currently. That's why I'm
So that-
asking, would Umbrin have to make another check, or would you be kind of have the same bonuses for the duration of this poison?
No, treat poison. The circumstance bonus only goes to the next saving
Yeah,
throw.
you can't do it again until that wait. After you attempt to treat poison for a creature, you can't try again until after the next time. So
Yeah.
I could try it after the next time you save against poison, which you just did. So I could technically do that,
but it would
but
cost
I'd have
another.
to eat another gem.
Yeah, I would rather save those. The big thing is this poison has a set duration,
Yeah.
and since I've
And
gone
you're
back to
back to
stage
1?
one, yeah. So if I just succeed, we're big chillin'. And I have a decent fortitude.
Keep the drained one for now. That will have to recover through.
Oh,
rest.
so when you get conditions like that through poisons and diseases,
they're supposed to. They go
if
away
it-
when you lose the stages.
yes,
Got
if it comes
Okay.
from a stage.
Okay, I didn't notice that part of the entire thing. Okay.
I mean, I could just go back
persist-
up to stage 3 if I fail the check.
I will also
As damage list happens immediately, if conditions affect when you reach the stage last for the normal durations. For instance, if you were drained for an affliction for a maximum duration of 5 minutes, you remain drained after the affliction ends, as normal for the drained condition.
Oh yeah. So you have to rest for the drain condition.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of something else then. Apologies.
Okay. I just was
Okay,
checking
well-
it because I was interested in that too. I don't use a lot of these condition-based things, so.
I
That's right.
also am going to pull out my staff of healing
Mhm.
and ooh,
Area
excuse
effect
me.
heal everybody. Let me delete the horrible bird
Yeah.
monster. Half bird, half mosquito monster. You get deleted. It was kind of. Look, I did keep it have a blood drain if it grabbed people with its beak. It wasn't quite as proboscis-y as before, but you know, it did drink blood. It was a vampire bird monster.
Elixir of life is canceling out drained, thankfully.
But we couldn't grab anybody. I guess next time I have to check for things that if they have grabbed to make sure they have like an athletics of at least something.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
you go.
that is a really weird creature. Like
And
what
that's
level
with
is
the
that?
+1, so that's 6 to both Talas and Calder.
Nice.
I guess Calder, throw me another fortitude and we'll see if you overcome things. Hey, you will overcome the horrible poison, but you are still be drained until you rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did someone apply it to Calder, or do you want me to apply it?
The
Oh,
healing-
Or
Talas,
not Calder, I
Talas.
meant Talas.
Talas get up to condition 3?
No,
No,
the
no.
healing.
I
Healing,
healed.
Umbrin
I
did.
just healed.
Oh, okay.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want.
I can do it.
He's doing
Or
a
you
3
can do it.
action
Healer.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, and I'm gonna do it again.
Drained one is annoying, but it's not the worst. It's canceled out by my toughness. So it's not that big a deal.
Oh, I forgot to add the +1 here, so
Just one
just add
second.
+1 to this. Sorry.
Hold
Oh no, I can add it now. Never mind. There we go.
I was thinking.
We'll just in case I decide to use them again, I'll just say
Another
stage
6.
4 would have been damage. Stage 5 would have been
Uh,
a surprise.
So it should have been 7 because you added 1 acid damage, so it doesn't apply to the healing.
Oh shit.
I think you did that to the other one too.
You did
Oh.
do that to the other one too.
Oh.
Actually, we know. It's been
No,
doing
no,
five.
it's
it is
applying
doing 6.
6
It's
healing.
5
Yeah, no,
vitality
it is.
and 1 acid
Okay.
that adds up to 6.
Oh,
It's still
Okay.
doing it properly though.
It's doing it
still healing
properly.
properly.
But one of them is damaged. If it was
Yeah.
Because the
Ah.
the base tag is vitality.
healing acid.
Oh.
Ah! It
Weird how that
burns
goes.
light.
I can do it one more time.
Well, hold on. So how are you doing, Calder? Also, Tantus, you really should give us the ability to see Calder's health.
I'm at 33 out of 58 plus the drain 1.
I don't remember how to see the health on people. So,
I don't either, but I
If
can
you go
figure it out later.
to prototype token and you
Uh.
go to resources, you can do display bars and then hovered by anyone.
Oh, there.
Like I can do it myself actually, real quick.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do that then.
Uh,
Since you did it yourself.
Hovered by anyone, update token. There we go. And then if you hover over me, you should be able to see my bar.
Well, I think you have to drag out a new token.
Oh yeah, one second.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep, there we go.
You'll have to delete
The lower one.
counterfeit me,
Yeah.
the bottom one. Send him to
Perfect.
hell.
Horrific clone. You've been deleted.
Yeah, now we can see each other's health.
Sorry,
I just think
kid.
seeing each other's
Sorry,
health makes
kid. I
sense.
need level 6.
Because otherwise you just ask each other numbers.
Yeah. But I'm about a little over half.
I gotta be honest. It was at like less than 10 hit points, and I'm pretty sure Talas might have finished off if it didn't miss those rounds.
Yeah,
Twice.
missed both of them. It
And
was,
then
just,
it
it was
crit twice.
so unlucky.
If I didn't miss.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
Also,
misses,
yeah.
and then it just crit twice.
Right
I'm like,
again.
wow, damn.
Well, I did my part.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys want another staff?
Uh,
It'll be the
Honestly,
last
I
one
can
I
also-
have till we rest.
yeah,
I mean, we're going back to rest, so...
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Might
lie.
as-
I can
I
also-
don't think you can get a full rest because,
Oh,
That's fair.
true. We can,
especially if you want to go
Oh,
at night.
because it's noon,
shit.
so it's gonna be night in like what,
Actually,
3
Well,
I think
hours?
it was closer
But
to
we
like
want to.
3.
I think
Yeah.
we want to go in like the dead of night though.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to get 8 hours of rest, so these are
Yeah,
actually going to be our
definitely not.
resources, so we do want to be careful.
That sucks.
And none of us
With
have
that said,
ward medic or continual recovery from the Secretary wounds. I don't
yes,
imagine.
we do lay on hands.
Oh, we do.
Talas.
Oh, lay on hands.
It's going to take time, but we have it.
I mean, it's a once per 10 minutes thing, but it's still
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Lay on hands
so-
is a good.
yeah.
Just I can heal you up.
Maybe
Oh, he
so
could
you
lay
can
on
heal
his
up.
hands himself right now.
I mean, he can do that to himself right now, might as well. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, like, we're more worried about long term right now, which is why lay on hands will be better.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
I'm
we
just saying,
save
you
the
could
other
do
heal
that.
then.
Yeah, I'll say I have one more heal that I can cast myself and one more from the staff.
Gotcha. And then over the
That
next
actually
couple
brings him up
hours,
to,
we'll just
that
do...
actually brings him up to pretty good, so...
yeah,
I
and then over the
wouldn't use it,
next-
I'd save it for an emergency.
Yeah. Over the
Yeah,
next
that's
couple
what I'm saying.
hours, we can do lay on hands continuously.
I can do heal twice more, once with the staff, once with myself.
Yeah.
I was
Also,
just
if
hoping to
you-
get some spells back.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
You will be
I
able to
only
make
use
it
1 second
to
in one.
the forest and pass the
1/3
break line once more.
first.
In the fire break, back into the woods, fairly safely after that. It seems as though, at very least in your area, that was the only thing that was keeping a good eye out on you, on the area.
Yeah.
So,
I'm giving Talas Aura of Courage.
number.
Which basically, which reduces fear at the end of his turn for everyone in his aura.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, a good number of hours will pass, and night will fall.
Do we want to take our break here?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I was thinking about like doing a little bit more before taking the break, but we can take a break here before rest. I was just gonna introduce the stuff.
Sorry, my dog's also just kind of looking at me with those eyes.
Gotcha. I understand. It's sort of like you're getting a bothersome from the background here. Alright, so we'll take our break here as they're resting up, and we will then resume. We'll just kind of throw that one off there for now. Oh, I had that. If you need a snack, drink, I can break those, and we'll be back in a little bit. I was doing. Just yes. This is accurate.
You know, one out of 5 accidents are caused by drunk drivers, which means 4 out of 5 are caused by people driving sober. Statistically speaking, you're safer driving drunk.
And this is why learning statistics is important.
Hit those numbers up. I'm lying to you. My source is my lies.
Don't worry about it. They're totally. It's totally truthful. Wink, wink. Anyway, hi, welcome back. So, you guys took a rest. Evening time will fall. Are you doing anything in the meantime while you're waiting for evening to come?
Well, one, I
Dealing
think,
with plan hands.
yeah, I think you can probably put Talas back to full.
Oh yeah, him too.
Yep.
Since we've been doing nothing but healing for the past couple hours.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Heal.
Well,
Heal.
probably.
Keep it
I
up.
mean, Talas only needs to be healed twice. I don't know how much you need to be healed.
I mean, there's nothing else to do, I think, besides wait till nightfall for us to be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
saying, like,
pull
that's-
out my tarot deck and consult it for the hell of it.
Sure.
Because I can't do much, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't do anything because you can't regain spells, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, if we want, we could try to cover ourselves again in ash to get a slight bonus.
a little bit
Well,
of
I think
bonus.
I think for the infiltration plan.
Well, we still need to sneak.
Oh yeah, to get closer. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And we only have one thing of invisibility and one potion to make yourself look like
The good news
Goblin
is
Wing.
it's
Oh yeah,
night.
Hobgoblin. Sure. So it'll be.
Well, right, it's night, so
Slightly.
it's going to be better. But I'm just saying, if we also darken ourselves with ash
Yeah.
and stuff.
Because the invisibility potion doesn't last super long.
No, I mean, that'll be good if someone's spotted. At least they can go, whoop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
But
also
we're gonna-
debating if I could have changed spells. I was thinking about taking darkness.
Hmm?
Rock and roll out,
But-
then. You take darkness.
I can't.
Yeah, we'll be only quote unquote short rested.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, I think rolling around in the dirt for a bit and
Right.
trying to camouflage will be a good idea so we can sneak closer.
Why am I selecting both?
No idea.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I no
There we
longer
goes.
have the- And I no longer have the elixir of life.
What's the other symbol?
Drained.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because we didn't get to actually rest.
No.
Could I have done a... Is there a medicine check? you can do
Treat
for that?
condition.
I don't know if I have a feat for that.
It is unlikely at this level.
I think my feet's just. Let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like greater restoration for.
Yeah.
Or equipment.
Oh, I'm an idiot though. I'm glad I looked at my feats.
Hmm.
I have shadowy disguise.
Hmm.
You can wrap yourself in a shadow to change your appearance. You can cast an illusionary disguise at first ranked as an initiate spell once per day. This spell grants you the shadow trait.
Wow.
I'm darkness.
Oh wow.
I'm a goth.
But also no, treat condition only ever comes from the
Yeah.
medic archetype.
Yeah, I got treat wounds and treat disease or poison.
Yeah, which is good enough.
I was just double checking to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
how does-
Bad.
How does that spell work though?
Illusionary disguise.
Yeah. Is that
I-
just? It's not invisible. Can you disguise
I
yourself as
have
a humanoid?
I have to.
Illusory
look.
disguise is basically disguise self.
I see.
But let me look at the exact details because obviously.
Yeah,
there's-
I'm pulling it up right now so I can actually add it to my.
One willing creature, duration an hour. Similar body shape, roughly similar height, within 6 inches, and weight, within 50 pounds. Decent margin of error. Good enough to hide your identity, but not impersonate a specific individual. So yeah, it's basically disguise self. You can make yourself look like a humanoid species of, even if it's a different species, roughly similar body shape and weight.
Yeah, and it lasts an hour.
Yeah, pretty
Technically,
good.
it doesn't have to. That's what's fun about this is it doesn't have to be humanoid. Meaning, like if I were to pick it up, I could. Actually, you can cast it on me. I could look like a cat. But
And
that's
then
not
you
worthwhile.
can, and it gives
They
you a
might just try to
+4
eat you
status
then if they
bonus
see
to
you.
deception checks
I know.
to not let people see the disguise. That's actually
Yeah.
a really good
Yeah,
spell.
you ignore circumstance penalties, and you get a +4 bonus deception.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I completely forgot to add that to my spell stuff. So let me.
Do you have deception?
No.
Oh.
that's what the
acting-
modifier is for.
But it's. I'm also not trying to. I'm really just trying
Oh.
to say.
You also get to add your level to deception checks, even if
Yeah.
untrained.
But that's
Ah.
only if they're actively trying to see through the disguise. It's not like a passive thing that people are always trying to figure out if you're a real creature or not, like they have schizophrenia.
Oh.
It's like, hey, say like a city guard walked up to you and they're actively inspecting you, and like,
Yeah.
I think something's afoot.
Yeah.
They kinda go up to you
basically,
and be like,
if you don't
"What's
make
all this
yourself
then?"
suspicious.
well, what's all this then?
What's all this doing?
I can make myself look like a hobgoblin.
You got a license for that spell, bruv. Oi.
Yes.
But I also
Yeah,
get. The
that's-
Also, if you
shadow
heighten to third,
trait.
if you do, what level? do you cast
No,
it?
I cast it first.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you have illusory disguise. So we can give Talas the potion of
I gotta see what
Hobgoblin,
the shadow trait is.
and then someone drinks the
You-
invisibility potion.
You
and
can
then someone
hold the
sleeps.
invisibility potion for emergency. I can hide under someone's cloak.
Good point. Oh, you could hide on Umbrin, I think, when he casts illusory disguise.
I mean, I think it'd just be better to hide under like, because it wouldn't.
You wouldn't be
include-
disguised, but you would still be hidden in his clothing.
Yeah. So I can do either.
So then I could carry the invisibility potion.
There is some rules for carrying, basically, but otherwise,
Yeah, it's like writing rules.
basically you eat. Well, no, it's actually a little different. For carrying, basically, if combat starts, we each lose one action.
Stabilizing
Basically-
each other.
Yeah, stabilizing each other.
Hey, I guess
Yeah.
give me stealth, deception checks, whatever you're rolling appropriately to what you're doing. If you're being stealthy, give me stealth. If you're trying to be tricky, give me a deception check.
I'm hiding, so stealth.
Well,
Yeah.
give me a second. I'm trying to find out what the hell the shadow trait is.
Oh, It doesn't.
Well, it's just a trait. It's just
Yeah.
a trait. It doesn't necessarily do anything.
Okay.
Traits, basically, sometimes things interact with traits. I think there
Yeah.
are some spells which have effects based on shadow.
Light spells are halved around me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that shouldn't matter too much. Hopefully.
Yeah. I was just trying to find out just so, because it said it gives me the shadow traits. I'm like,
Yeah. It's usually
is
only
that?
there for the sake of interactions with other traits,
Mhm.
like auditory, deafen, to manipulate, grappled, and all that.
yeah. I just wanted to see what the hell it was. That's all.
Yeah, makes
No,
sense.
that's valid.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and feed Talas the disguise potion.
Okay. That doesn't actually do it. No, the half thing only applies if the trait is applied to a plane. Otherwise, it doesn't.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know
planes
why it
with
even
this trait.
says
Again,
Because
it,
shadow
again,
trait.
it probably interacts with certain things that you would be.
There
Yeah.
are certain spells and certain spells and abilities which have interactions with them. They're probably not going to come up though.
Yeah.
It's unlikely.
A lot of
Okay.
times, that's what traits kind of do. They just do interactions that may or may not come up.
That's weird.
So,
I guess when I get close, I am still gonna stealth, but I guess when I get closer, I will cast the illusionary disguise on myself.
Okay.
yeah. Talas.
Because it
will
lasts an hour, so
Mm-hmm.
gently-
I don't want to be traveling and then all of a sudden I become
Get closer.
back to
Yeah.
a person.
That's fair.
So let me
Same.
go
I'll
to
be
stealth.
stealthing closer.
Oh, I guess I need to put the follow the.
No, because I'm not leading you. I'm.
Oh.
Well, I can lead you there, but for the actual part, I will not be like leading.
Oh,
you.
check
okay.
Calder.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
well,
first time I
what
rolled
is-
good since combat.
I'll roll.
I only roll well when it does not matter. Cursed.
Not horrible, but not
So
great.
this is, I guess, for making our way back.
Yeah.
I.
No, pretty good roll.
All right, they got some pretty good rolls overall. So it's going to be a fairly quiet walk, moving
I
back.
still got the lowest. I still got the lowest roll in the die out of everyone.
Well, yeah.
You did roll a 10, and that seems to be the lowest dice of them all.
Yeah.
But you will be able to make it back to where you, generally speaking, to where you were. At that point in time, you are entering the area where you do have to worry more about the battle lines as they're being drawn. It does seem as though things are being still organized and prepared. Whether or not when an attack may happen is not obvious by the way things are being assembled, or whether or not they're just going to settle into some kind of siege. Can't really tell at this point. But they're there, and they're assembled, and they are seemingly waiting. What is it that you want to do? We've reached that kind of like, this is the midpoint. If you wish
now
to
it's
do
getting
more,
in.
I would need another round of stealth stuff if we are going to continue to push forward stealth and such.
So
Before
I'm guessing
we.
at this point.
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, I'm guessing at this point we're actively using the disguise and such.
This would be the area where you would more have to worry about it. Previously, you were just in a lot of like semi-open area trying to use the wreckage of various burnt plants and trees and materials and the natural earth to kind of avoid detection overall, just to kind of generally be, well, stealthy. You have now gotten to an area where you would be pretty close to interaction with the enemy forces. I can't say you couldn't completely avoid them, but it's sort of like you may have to navigate a lot to remain stealthy and not be seen, and might take a couple of checks. If you wanted to try to go straight across the line, that'd be an entirely different thing too.
I was going to send Shadow up
Mm-hmm.
and scout to see what the best, like where they're positioned exactly, so we can try to avoid as much as possible.
All right. I was giving you the being able to detect an area without that for free, without a check.
Oh, okay. Well, never
So
mind.
yeah. I was already being like, you could take
Okay.
a stealthy route through and make multiple checks, or you could try to cross the line directly. The stealthy route would be trying to avoid, like looking for openings in their lines and stuff like that, because they aren't a necessarily like solid line of people at this point in time, or of beings.
Right. Well, it's also night, so probably some of them are probably resting.
Mm-hmm. And it does seem like things are being established as a kind of defensive / offensive line. Anyway. So yeah, if you want to try the stealthy route, I will require 3 more sets of checks to not be detected. If you want to try to break through the line directly, you'll probably get away with 2 checks. But you would probably at least have to have some form of someone deceiving someone, because you'd be moving through the line.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean stealth
Yeah,
couldn't apply for
basically-
certain people, but yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we could have people acting more as scouts, helping the stealthing ones along, basically.
Yeah.
Which is, so we're basically at the point where you need to drink the potion and do the disguise.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious, can we see patrols on the wall from here? Like, are there
No.
orcs patrolling the walls?
You can't. At most, basically, what the situation would be is you have, let's say, like half a mile of distance to travel, and within that half a mile, probably for the first quarter mile, is where the battle lines have been drawn, where there's a set of like forces that have been assembled, and probably like a group of them are like taking shifts while resting, kind of like, so there's like a defensive line for the enemy has been prepared, kind of encircling it on at least the north and eastern sides, the birch leaves. And then a portion are probably set up in some campsites behind there. So that's why it's kind of like you're entering into this quarter mile of like amount of campsites, probably some establishment for like some supplies and like fortifications, some loose fortifications that are being built, and then the main defensive line. After that, there is probably about a quarter mile of what would be considered no man's land in the middle. The kind of area in between the line and the wall. There are fires and a lot of stuff in the way in front of you, and beings and people. You can see probably some fires up on the wall, but you are still half a mile away. So exact movements in the dark, where you might
I'm not talking
see
about
the lights.
No, I'm talking about if there are orcs like patrolling the camp, like that.
Oh yeah, no, they have a defensive line drawn. As I said, you have like an amount of like campsites and stuff. Probably people like resting, eating, all those kind of things. Maybe prepping stuff. Then you have like probably a little bit of area where there's like things like siege weapons and probably like beasts that are like being temporarily penned up, kind of like in the line. And then of course you have the actual front line that's seemingly established and being held.
Yeah. So the hard part's going to be sneaking past the front line, basically.
Again,
Getting in, we can do very easily.
that's why I kind of wanted 2 checks.
With the
One check
disguise.
to kind of like move through like the campsite area, one check to move through the other thing, and at least 3 checks to try to be stealthy directly. So it's the difference between 2 checks and 3 checks right now. Actually, honestly, I do feel like with how it's established, maybe like 4 stealth checks, first 2 deception checks.
Yeah.
So for every deception, you can do 2 stealths to avoid a deception. To basically like move through areas where it's dark, You know, there does seem to be less people, things like that. Because the line isn't a perfectly full, unbroken line. But finding those points where there's a little bit of an opening would require some maneuver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm hiding under robes. Calder's going to be stealthing with the potion as a backup.
Yeah.
And then Talas is drinking the potion, and
I'm
Umbrin
casting
is...
my spell, and that actually is better than my stealth, because that's a 9 for compared to a 7 for stealth.
Yep.
So I'd rather be doing the deceptions at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the potion in one hand. I'm gonna be one-handing my weapon.
Okay.
Yep.
Just for in case I get caught. I want
Then
to know that I don't have to draw.
if you want to follow them, I would still need you to make kind of like maneuver 2 checks to kind of keep up with them, and one set of checks from everybody else. Then. So I need Ixbanor. I'm just gonna say I don't really need a stealth from you necessarily, because it's, though probably rare, I'm sure a couple of individuals here might have strange pets or something, so, you know, a little creature on the body isn't going to be necessarily unusual.
Yep.
So,
I guess,
you know,
I guess it'll only matter if, like, we get...
there will
caught.
if you're caught, it might matter, but yes. But I would then need Umbrin and Talas to make deception checks with whatever appropriate bonus is from their abilities. The deception will probably be against...
that doesn't actually
28
apply any bonuses.
is
so-
pretty good.
Usually it's versus the perception DC of a creature.
Yeah.
To be deception
Mhm.
plus a level, which is fun. Modifier. It should act the same.
Mhm.
Yeah, your level.
Okay.
22. Pretty good.
Right. And then I will need the 2 checks from you, Calder. 21. And 19. Okay. So, anyway, not the best, not the worst. I have a general idea of what the basic DCs should be for most general beings here. So, you know, it is versus a perception DC for your average member of the forces. I'm gonna roll something here. What are these numbers? Let's roll this twice. Cool. Okay. I need to know those 2 numbers. 43 and a 38. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So, we'll start with, because Calder, you're not necessarily far from them, but you are keeping separate from them. So we'll talk about what's kind of going on with you in a moment. But the other lot of you, as you're kind of like moving through the campsites, trying to be like, basically look like you belong there. You can kind of see within the campsites small campfires where people are kind of, where a bunch of goblins and hobgoblins and other various creatures of the Dread Forces are kind of doing their various cooking and making materials. There's this pungent smell of some kind of creature boiling in a pot. As you're kind of passing by, it's sort of like, "Ah, you here for the stew? Come, gather, join us. Ah, grab some. Oh, going to war. Ah, here, take some with you. Ah, drink before before battle. We will be glorious." As like for Talas, you and Umbrin are just kind of shoved these like bowls of like this kind of like a grayish stew with like a piece of bone with some kind of like little meat kind of on it sticking out of it.
I will reply, since I speak their language.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And let's see.
The little clawed hand reaching for the meat.
Shit.
And I'll pretend to take a sip
Mm-hmm.
and keep on moving.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
I am not eating this shit. What are you talking about?
Let's talk about it. It's wonderful. There's a little tiny claw hand trying to get the meat out of there. Mm-hmm. I guess there's like a sleight of hand if you want a sleight of hand, Ixbanor, get some meat from a bowl.
I guess a thievery, because there is no sleight of hand.
Like a raccoon
That's right,
picking
thievery.
up dog
Yeah,
food
it-
out of a
it
bowl
is
and running away.
Sorry, I have to remember what's what sometimes because it's different names.
Yep. I mean, I was gonna roll that anyway. I understood.
I think it's thievery with a sleight of hand under the thievery. It's like a sub thing of it. That's a pretty good check.
Gosh.
All this Talas just has a bowl with some weird gray liquid in it. There is no meat in Talas's bowl. There never was any meat in this bowl. All right.
Yeah, as soon as there's no one around, I'm just gonna put the bowl down and keep walking.
Mm-hmm. So, Calder. As you're moving along, you manage to basically avoid most of the vision of what's going on. So, as you're kind of moving through the lines and kind of moving like in between some darkened tents where that seem to be closed up, you will hear a growling of some kind of animal nearby. You, just to tell you what you see, in the dark, gleaming it seems to be chained up to a spike. Seems to be a large, kind of meaty-looking wolf creature that's just kind of like staring at you, kind of growling, as it seems chained up, kind of like in front of you between these kind of things. Not particularly liking that you are there.
Not a fan of wargs.
No,
Just gonna.
you missed the first warg fight.
Good. Not a fan.
They crit a lot.
I'm just gonna just look at it for.
It was the bird monster times multiple of them. It's operating.
Yeah, I know how wargs are.
Mhm.
Disgusting, horrible creatures. I'm just gonna look at it. Just fucking shrug and move on.
Like it's kind of like growling a little bit, kind of getting louder. It starts kind of like making these little yelps as it kind of like it's then kind of like straining at its chain, trying to get towards you.
I'm gonna reach in my pack and pull out some I'm gonna pull out a ration and just huck it at its feet.
Okay.
So- Leaves me alone and eats the food.
Okay. Then you can give me a check with that, which is, I believe,
Ranged attack.
Nature?
A nature check would be appropriate. Yes. You'll have a bonus. Because of me.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright. All right. So 13 plus your bonus from the meat. The creature's still
Ration.
growling at you, but it seems half distracted by the thing, so it's no longer kind of like trying to bark a little bit and kind of like making noise. It's now kind of like, grabbing bites of it and kind of snarling down and then getting up and kind of going. So it's like interrupting itself to eat a little bit and then kind of growling again.
Just quickly move on before
Okay.
it keeps tweaking out in the chains.
It was distracted enough. It was, with meat, it was only a DC 15. So you did make it, and I gave you a bonus.
Nice.
Plus 2, so you did get it. Alright, okay. As you continue towards the front lines, I will need another round of things as we see how well you are at being deceptive / stealthy. Okay, 17. Okay.
Man, I'm not getting great rolls tonight.
Might want to hero point that.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! That I'm gonna
Yeah.
hero. Oh, that should have been +9 anyway, but I'm still gonna hero
But it was a
point that
12.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah.
gonna hero point mine.
Mhm.
Because
Because
that's
17
bad.
isn't very killing myself.
Well, you do need to roll twice with the stealth at least. And I am taking account both rolls. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fudge sicklers.
Man.
All right.
That's
So
that's better.
I guess
one
if you're
better.
going to hero point one of those 2 stealth checks, Calder, I'd say go ahead and do it
No,
and
you
see what you
gotta-
get.
What are you talking about? You got a 22.
No, it should have. No, that's with the plus.
Okay. 30 is much
it's
better.
plus-
So we'll
why
see
is it
how that
plus
goes because you do
Should be
have.
oh yeah, I'm sorry. I saw the 13. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 is from Talas.
Yeah, I'm
13 is
sorry.
from Talas. Yes.
Your 22 is
Yeah.
really good,
Yeah.
actually.
Talas has 0 points, right? You said.
have
Talas
one.
would have 1.
Okay.
Um,
He might
So
as well use
now
it.
might be a good time.
Yeah.
Did roll a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw Talas's
I
come
rolled
up
another
after
five.
I
Wow.
rolled
Exact same
Aw.
roll.
I mean, that's always the risk.
We had double 17s, double 13s. So that was pretty interesting there, too. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll this here. Let's see what that gets
Well.
here for me. A 9 and a 75. Very interesting rolls there. Okay. So, we will start with the Talas, Umbrin, Ixbanor crew. And as you're trying to move into the line, a massive being will kind of like, it's not that they weren't there, but sort of like, they almost will like stand up from like sitting down. So it becomes much more noticeable amongst like the tents and the defensive line and be like, "Where are you assigned?" It is huge. A huge humanoid that seems to be made of what looks to be ice. Well, speak, worms! Or shall I send you to the dog pits, where you can scrape it out and hopefully not be eaten alive?
Mike,
I'm taking this as in giant.
It would be in Goblin,
Giant.
actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I speak goblin too. so-
Yes. The giant probably speaks giant, but probably is
Actually?
using Goblin because,
oh,
Lords over
that's
goblins.
that's a problem. Talas can't speak Goblin.
Really?
Well, I'm assuming we're traveling together.
Yes, you
Doing-
two of you are the group
Yes,
of you are
but-
together. So
Yeah, he can just
I can
speak for you guys.
Yeah, but anyway, that's just a problem that needs to be known about.
Oh, Talas the only one of us who can't
Because
speak
Talas
Goblin.
has no idea what's happening, basically.
Yeah.
now there is something that could be very funny because there is another one of you that does speak Goblin, I think, other than
Yes, I do. And I'm in Talas's clothes.
so there could be a voice coming from
How
there.
good is Ixbanor's ventriloquism?
No, wait, good point. Hold on.
You can cast something, can't you?
Mhm.
Hold on, where is it? There it is.
I mean, that is
Ow.
a spell,
Oh, yeah.
and there's a ring for it, so...
You do actually have ventriloquism.
Oh, son of a bitch, you have the spell. Why do you have that spell?
Because I focus on trickery and illusions. So
No universe.
that's what I decided to build my character. That's why I'm
This
like.
is
That's
the-
why I'm like.
Only time in like 30 years where that spell has ever been useful. Is this one very specific circumstance.
I want to also point out, I literally picked this as a sorcerer spell with a very limited spell.
Oh my lord. I mean, it worked out.
Well,
Yep.
speak up.
No universe, man.
Do you want me to speak?
Yeah.
Would you like-
Well,
Both of you could
We were-
theoretically.
let's see. We were assigned, so we're kind of near the front lines, right?
You are basically
Yeah.
approaching the front lines. Yes.
I was just gonna say that we're on patrol.
Yeah, we're assigned to patrol. So here's the thing, like, we're assigned to patrol the front lines, and to see where the, and to see, if we can spot and see how close see if we can spot the guard rotation.
I will need you, Ixbanor, to make a deception because you have a squeaky, high-pitched voice, and it is your voice.
Oh,
I
true.
cast it at 2nd level, so I can change the quality of my voice.
Okay.
You.
Oh, I
So
see.
duration increases to 1 hour. Change the tone, quality, and other aspects.
Oh,
You
yeah,
must
there you
actively
go.
attempt a perception or otherwise use actions to interact. So it's only if he would suspect something.
With that,
Wow.
yeah.
Gotcha.
With that
Again.
said, there is.
In no other universe.
I like this spell. I've literally used it already. Like, this is not the first time I've used it.
Don't try to maul me.
Anyway, but I'm still gonna. Here's my deception roll. There we go.
Cool.
Pretty good.
Nah, not bad. Pretty good.
Yeah. So basically, we were assigned to patrol the edges to see.
Why weren't you there?
None yet. No, I'm kidding.
We just came on duty.
Then
I
you would
nudged
be
Talas' arm-
late.
I nudge Talas' arm and he holds up the bowl of food.
Nungy.
Perhaps I should whip you for your insolence. There's war and death to be made, and we can't have time for slackers.
It won't happen again.
Why are you distracted, Foggy? Ow! God damn it!
Get him!
Do it again, Foggy.
My hand got slapped at by you. What are you up to? That was very silly, kitty.
There should be a reward to get the cat to slap you again.
I mean, she does that anyway. She's hanging around being silly. I think she just wants to kind of be, like, playful. She didn't go for, like, the full, like, grab. She's kind of went swack grab. Anyway, I was doing something with a large giant, and you were lying to him.
Yeah, I basically said, when you said you're slacking, I said, won't happen again.
Perhaps making an example of you will make sure it doesn't happen again. Perhaps just killing one of you right now and leaving the other will teach everyone else. Maybe breaking
Weaken
one
our
of your
forces
bows.
by killing one of our own.
He's actually gonna raise his hand and turn towards the walls. I think I could make one of you there. Huh? You would be useful as ammunition.
Would a bowl of soup change your mind?
I
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times,
No,
Commander?
Yes.
Can I offer you a bowl of broth?
A persuasion check? You did steal the meat.
I put mine down.
Yeah.
So.
A bowl
Yeah,
of
no.
broth. I guess make a persuasion check with bowl of broth. It's not bad. A diplomacy, yes.
Yeah.
Like a giant hand will come down and take the tiny broth from your hands in comparison. Because he's huge sized, you know? He's like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
like
I
20
know.
foot tall. And he like picks it up and just
It's
takes like
a
a
shot.
quick shot and be like, "Ugh. I don't understand why you put up with the goblin's cooking." As you kind of then, like, you know, just drop the bowl and kind of like just have it pank off of Talas's head and then fall to the ground.
Wait, hold on. Can I say I did something first? Because
Sure.
I just have an idea.
Okay.
Should I do that though?
Are you gonna season it?
So there were more than one of those paralysis potions.
Oh god.
If he All right.
That would look bad, though. Okay,
I'm
no,
curious
I'm
to
not
see
gonna
how this goes.
And I believe, I'm not going to lie, I believe it is fortitude based.
do that.
Oh no, it is. And then you know when you're being poisoned.
I'm just gonna look up some frost giant
Yeah.
stats here.
But remember,
No,
he could always
didn't
crit
do it.
fail.
I did not do it.
99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Is all I'm saying.
No,
This
that's a
isn't the
bad idea.
Sunday game.
Let's go gambling.
Yep.
You win a tentacle.
I had an idea. I thought it through.
The
and I
intrusive
decided
thoughts almost won.
no.
The what's your throwing here? Ranged, 120 feet. Yeah, you could make you guys over there. One of you.
Jesus.
Normally he chucks icicles that far under the range of 120. How? Just
God.
penalties. Just get you there. He can get you to a wall. I can just chuck you at the wall as a weapon. That way you will die and be useful. Anyway,
If it's about a quarter of a mile, he couldn't quite make it because that's 1,300 feet.
you'll just be slightly short. Skip. Fine. Go, get back to your business. But know this. There are worse things than death for those that slack off again. I expect to see the heads of our enemies rolling. Expect trophies.
Understood.
Look forward to it.
And I whisper to Talas to salute. Well, no, they don't do formal. Probably no salute.
All right. The three of you will be able to move on. So, Calder, you got some interesting checks here. A wild upswing and downswing kind of thing. So your entire time, as you're kind of heading into the lines, is you will kind of start making your way through where they seem to be assembling a large sets of various types of siege equipment. Ballista, trebuchet, catapults. They seem to be taking materials that they seem to have gathered from the nearby forest before they probably either burned this area down or, the area before, beyond the fire.
A clear cut for the camp.
Yeah. And basically assembling very rudimentary materials pretty rapidly. Currently, though, it does seem as though there aren't a lot of workers working on it now. Again, night, as much as most of these things have dark vision, it doesn't extend half a mile. So, less accurate at distance, still. Day's still better. Eventually, though, you will be able to kind of make your way through the lines. So all of you will reach the no man's land. You've pierced the lines. You are in this kind of large, open, burnt field area where you are in between two lines of a soldier and the walls. What's your move now? Because I'm not going to lie. You got to decide. One of you is still being stealthy. The other three of you are literally walking across the lines, or at least in front of it currently. Maybe noticeable if you start moving out then.
Yeah.
I am going. I would have had I forgot to mention when we were resting that I wanted to prepare a note for
Yes.
We mentioned it last time.
Yeah, Shadow to take back
Yeah.
and let them know that we're approaching,
Yes.
and have Shadow go and deliver that now.
Okay. You send off your bat, who will go deliver the message. Are you just going to wait here for a reply, or are you going to start moving out?
No, this one I'm not expecting the reply. It's just, hey, we're coming.
Yep, okay.
And we're just to make it clear, we were going to trying to get to the side.
You
towards
are on
the bridge, right?
I assumed you were trying to get, right now, the way you discussed it, you were going through the eastern wall. whichever door you enter into will be up to you. On the eastern wall, you will still be a little noticeable, may I note. But yeah, it's not going to be perfectly noticeable, kind of thing.
I just didn't think I thought we talked about last time that we didn't want to enter through like the entrance facing them, so it wasn't as.
When you reach the walls, if you wanted to, you could try to get one of these walls that are on the river.
Yeah.
That'd be up to you guys if you want to count that. Right now, we do have the one problem of the basically no man's land in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll switch to stealth at this point.
Okay.
Because, yes, I'm a hobgoblin. They're still going to be like, why are two of our people just walking across?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. There is another way, because we did talk about... Hold on. Because we talked about, basically me getting in, and then, like, you guys sneaking around the side to climb up a ladder, right?
There wouldn't
Or
be
was
really
I just
a
going to have
ladder.
them raise the gate? Never... Well, sorry, lower a rope. Sorry, not a
Yeah,
ladder.
lower
a
rope. Raising the gate probably take a little bit of time and be difficult and, be noticeable. Yes, dropping a rope would probably be possible if you get in there.
You guys got me here, and you guys can probably sneak around a different way where there are less people on the wall.
I also just sent the bat in to let them know that we were coming.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is like, I can get there, because that's the thing, now I can sneak across the field,
Yes.
Being a little ferret,
we still have to
across the field.
We're still gonna have to sneak across though.
For the three
matter
other
what.
people are still going to sneak across.
But you could do it from a location that's less where everyone's gathered.
Generally speaking, I can say you can all be together because Calder, you kind of were keeping an eye out for them, and you can kind of see where they're generally kind of coming out. So you won't be right next to them, I'm going to say, but you will generally be close enough that you could probably, through some general sign language, understand what they are. They might not notice you, but they might also be looking out for you, kind of thing.
Okay, let me explain my points right now, though. So the goal was for me to get to the gate, because I can probably just slip through the portcullis a little bit easier. And then you guys can, instead of you guys just crossing no man's land, you guys can sneak along an edge, maybe near the river, where you can actually, there's a cliff there, so you guys can sneak along the cliff and we can raise you up.
You would still have to leave the front line to get to them.
Yeah, basically going back. So
I
my
mean,
point
like,
though is,
it's not impossible, but it's still a maneuver to get to where you need to. If you want to try to use the cliff, if you use the cliff, you're going to be down in the water. It's not particularly.
Which then there's crocodilians down there. We've been told.
Yes, and other things.
Yeah.
Remember, I said on
I
the
think we're better off just trying to sneak.
You are coming in from the east right now. Okay. So below you, to the south of you, is the river, and the south wall there doesn't have really much. It doesn't have any English work beach.
Yeah.
It is a little shallow towards the edge there, but it still would be dangerous,
Okay.
Crocodiles like the
Besides
shallows.
Okay. Like, let me draw on here.
Just using the map you've got here, I'll do a quick little sketch here. What's a freehand sketch?
But
I think
was
that's
gonna do
that's a draw a rectangle, draw a slip, draw a polygon, draw a freehand. There we go. Okay, so here's the river. We'll say down here, good old river. Here's the wall. Here's the kind of fortress like this. There's door here, door to a bridge down here, door up here, and there's technically a door on the other side leading to another bridge. This cliff down here, it's just a cliff. On the other side where the other bridge is where the beach is. You got you're here in the middle of this line. Okay, there you go. So we kind of got the picture there. Little
Okay,
freaky.
so yeah. Here's my thought though.
Mhm.
And this is why. Where's Ibrahim? Yes. So let's say that's the castle. Or
Mhm.
that's the this town. The river goes like this basically by it.
There's also, it goes like
Closer like that.
this, and it kind of comes like this. So it's like this section, because remember, it splits off.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So it's like
And
that.
the bridge here was destroyed if I remember correctly.
It hadn't been, but it was sabotaged to be able to destroy. You do not know if it's been
Got it.
destroyed or not, because on the other side of the building.
Okay. So my
Um,
point though is that the orc army is probably surrounding it like this.
Yes.
So we snuck in through here, yes, but if we sneak around the edge over to here, we can then get to the
Ooh.
beach side.
You're going
and
to take the
sneak down.
long route. Okay, you could do that.
Sneak
It would
down,
take some
and
time
then-
to do that.
Lower them up.
Yes.
Yes. So my point though is that, like, I feel like that'll be a little bit safer.
It would be not directly across the lines, because, honestly speaking, you would still have to make checks, but the checks may have less consequences, I guess,
Yeah.
if there's failure.
Basically, here's my thought is that my character, being small and more easily missed, can
Mhm.
basically run across to warm them ahead of time while the others go around.
And you could set up stuff
basically-
over on the other side on the western shore, on western wall, for some kind of way to get it. You could set
Yep.
a range for that. Okay.
That is my current thought. What do you guys think? We would have probably discussed this ahead of time.
I think it works.
Yes. I think
I
I
think
would
that works.
require up to you on that one. I'm gonna say up to people on that one. You're gonna move along the front lines.
So I'm gonna go straight because I need to warm them ahead of time.
For those of you that are doing deception, you'll get a bonus. Those of you using stealth will not. But I will need a set of probably, I will say, I'll give you 2 more checks, and we might have at least one more set of kind of encounters, here, depending on what I roll and depending on how you roll, we'll say.
Right.
Because I'm going across because I want
But
to
you
get
will be
straight in.
kind of together. So I assume Calder will kind of be shadowing you from, like, kind of maneuvering in the area outside of there, trying to keep
Me?
Calder.
Yeah.
Calder's just trying to.
Well, yeah.
Well, Calder, it might be wiser to kind of move back a little bit, like into the behind the lines and kind of shadow the other group who are going to be on patrol, and
Yeah,
maneuver
just-
that way.
Skulking around.
Yeah, skulking around right behind the line. Because honestly, in front of it's a little bit more noticeable. Okay, Ixbanor. Give me a check. As much as you probably aren't a threat, you are meat. So someone might do
I
something
thought
to you.
so.
So I will need a stealth check from you. I'll just need 1. Okay,
Ouch.
I'm
Did I
going
use my-
to.
Did I use my- I did not use my hero
No.
point yet, did I?
You have
No, I did
You
not.
haven't rolled your hero point. If you want to use it.
I am. This is
Mhm.
a good time to use it.
Okay.
Okay, again. I want me to get the same. Oh,
17. Okay.
Well, it's better.
Yeah.
It's better. I will roll some dice. Let me just check some numbers here.
Might make a difference.
I mean, hey, complications are fun.
Okay. I'm just gonna
now
roll
instead of-
some attacks. I'll just use these guys here. That's fine. There'll be some
Instead of
pot shots
sneaking
at
in.
meat.
yeah.
Before meat's far enough away that they're not gonna. They're only gonna each take like a couple of pot shots, so you're gonna get 4 pot shots each. Actually, no. Let me roll. I'll roll 2d4. See how many pot shots are rolled like here.
Is there a dodge action?
3.
equivalent?
Unfortunately, not.
So and
Oh my god. Okay. Two of them hit.
uh-huh.
The first 2 hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Not a lot of damage. There'll be some arrows. And you'll hear some words about, like, slippery meat? It would have been tasty.
He's too stringy.
But you can make it across No Man Land. We'll get back to you in a moment to see what's going on when you arrive. Because it'll take some time there. In the meantime, I need the first round of checks from Group 2, which will be Talas, Umbrin, and Calder. Calder, you are stealthing it up, and that's wonderful.
Nice.
Good check. And you also need a Talas deception.
Right.
So the two of you get.
Oh, and I'm not with him anymore.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, he's doing okay though. Oh, that
You
should have
got
been
20.
+5.
Plus 5 instead of plus 3. So 22.
Well, no. It should have been 5 more than that because he has his level because of the potion.
Okay. So 25. Okay, so pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'm the weak link this time.
Calder, I'm not going to roll a percentile from you. You're going to manage to navigate without having any issues. You probably see some trouble and avoid it.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved with whatever bullshit's going on over there.
You're just avoiding the bullshit and being like, they'll catch up.
They'll live. Probably.
Right. So, as the two of you are kind of patrolling the front lines and kind of moving along, effectively, what's going to happen is, Punies! You hear? You think you do good job, Punies? Hehehe. Oh, those Punies, scrawny, look tasty. Maybe we eat and be stronger. We fight. There are a group of 4 ogres in your way that seem to have blocked your way. Thinking you big men walking along. We know we in charge here. We smart.
Talas is looking to Umbrin for help because he can't understand anything now.
Yes, and I have no idea what the fuck to say.
They're speaking giant though, because they're ogres. They don't know anything else. And these ogres look like they've been kind of hanging here, and they're itching for a fight, and they're basically seeing you as an excuse for a fight as you're walking by, basically getting a little too close to their campsite. It looks as though everybody else was giving like wide berth, but you as trying to like act like you're patrolling really couldn't. Now that you're kind of noticing it, you'll see a couple of like other like bugbears and goblins and hobgoblins nearby that are kind of like giving looks of like, better you guys than us.
From what we've encountered so far,
Mm-hmm.
it does seem that most of the goblins haven't been speaking Jotun, right?
Yes, it seems as though goblins don't speak that, but hobgoblins and bugbears do seem more educated, especially the hobgoblins.
Damn it.
The
Okay.
hobgoblins, which you both are technically disguised as,
Yes.
seem to actually be probably most of the general brains of the rabble. It just also
Okay.
seems like they're a little bit more subtle about it from your observations, that they probably let, like, the goblins don't care, the bugbears and, are kind of in the middle, and the ogres they're tech idiots, but, say the right words to
Yeah.
them,
Okay. Damn it. I was going to try to play stupid, but like
I
I don't
mean-
understand what you're saying.
I mean,
But,
sometimes ignoring the bullies is the best way to get by them.
No, but the thing is, they probably would expect us to understand it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
You are hobgoblins. They might not 100% expect it, but certainly speaking, they are more likely to expect it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, because if they didn't, if the hobgoblins didn't normally speak it, then it would be. I could have kind of played it off like speaking back to goblin to them, like, sorry, didn't mean to disturb, and try to walk around. But
Mhm.
I will say, back in Jotun, Sorry, strong ones. Did not mean to interfere. We're just doing our orders. We will walk around.
We are strong ones. Perhaps you should clean our toes.
What on earth is going on over there?
A female ogre that's there will kind of like pick up her one foot. Who's walking barefoot, and she's like will point at one of her toes that has a prickly bark callus. I have particularly big wart on toe that needs clearing from tiny weaklings. And she's gonna try to like
Bastard.
shove her foot in your face.
I almost feel bad for him.
Oh, that's not good for me
Almost.
because I don't have any sharp weapons. I have a mace.
I swear to God, once this is all done and over with, I'm immediately beginning construction on the chainsaw car.
I don't even have a dagger.
They're
Does
ogres?
They're
what
ogres.
does Talas have on him?
Ooh.
Talas does have bladed weapon. He has a Kopesh.
Does he have any daggers or anything though? Like I would walk if he has like a dagger on, I could easily walk over, just like grab a dagger and.
Well, yeah. I mean, he has the javelins, he has the Kopesh, and he has his big helmet thing. His next weapon.
Okay, so no. I guess I'll grab his Kopesh and proceed to try to cut the ward off.
I mean, okay. Yes, make a medicine check? Sure. We'll say it's a medicine check. If you want to actually be, like, good at this.
I'll try.
Okay.
Give her
Deception if you
Genesis.
want to cut off the toe with and make it look like an accident.
Give her the rusty nail.
That's
Oh.
pretty good still. That's actually pretty good. All right. You will proceed to, like, use a bladed weapon that's probably not made for this to basically try to clear an ogre's, like, wart on her foot, you know? And then, like, probably, like, do some, like, maintenance on, like, the toenails. Make a diplomacy check. I'll allow you to do this, you know? As you spend a few minutes,
gosh.
basically, like, maybe, like,
At my whopping +0.
ooh, let's see how this goes.
Should he?
An 8. You terrible foot person. They terrible foot persons. Maybe we make them stool. Good at cutting wart, but not good at foot stuff. Foot stuff. You said funny thing.
I will laugh along on that one.
Maybe make better seats. No. And one other one's like, no, last seats that we had crushed and screamed. They probably crush and scream. I don't like screamy
Actually-
chair.
Where did this come from? There is
Uh.
a dagger in his attack list.
Oh.
But this thing. Oh, he has a necklace strung with throwing knives. Okay.
Oh, the necklace of knives?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter at this point. I just,
And one of the ogres will kind of be like, what else you good at?
I can tell future.
You witch?
I
Witch,
have
you're not
magic
usually
cards.
soldier. Oh. Where you steal? Who you kill for magic cards? Can we have magic cards? We tell future then.
They only work for me, unfortunately.
Make a...
Deception.
Sure, deception.
That's a pretty good check, actually.
Yes.
Hmm. You magic. So you use magic future cards. Well then tell future. Will we have great victory? Will we have heads of enemies? New meat from bodies?
I will lay out my mat
Mhm.
and do a reading.
Okay. Do you want it to
We
be
will have.
an
Oh, sorry,
act
go ahead.
reading or just come up with a story kind of reading?
Oh, I'm not going to do an actual reading because
He's just gonna bullshit them.
I want to make. I mean, I can. I get +9 to fortune telling in my
Yeah,
that's
lore.
fair.
But,
It's fine just to
well, you know what?
bullshit
I'm gonna. You know what? Let me roll it. The
Uh-huh.
fortune telling. See what it comes out.
We can say your
And if it's
role
not
will be
favorable-
for basically at least putting on the performance of like what a fortune teller would too. You know, the
Yeah.
kind of actions. So. Alright,
Oh, shoot.
so here's the thing. You've kind of tricked them already. So like you'll probably give them a fortune. You
Very cryptic.
Yeah. They'll kind of scratch their heads and be kind of confused about all this. Ooh, funny. You say funny words. Maybe we
It's
should
what I
just
see
eat.
in cards.
Mm,
I promise you, after the battle, you have more than enough food for your belly.
mm,
I will even make the food for you.
mm. All right, you go. Get back to work, scrawny. Just know who's in charge. Yeah! Don't
More
feel
strong
better!
ones.
Look! Nice nail! Bad words!
Oh gosh.
Uh,
And
you'll
here's
see
a pun
the-
for
you'll see
you.
the
That
female
was
one, like-
harrowing.
Yeah. You'll see the female one take what looks like a cloth and tie it to there with like a really poorly made bow and be like, "So pretty now! Aren't I most beautiful, ogre?"
Indeed, you are.
Alright. You will leave the ogres behind after that experience. Okay. We turn back to Ixbanor. Ixbanor, you've reached the wall. What is your plan reaching the wall? Like, you're away from the enemy army. You can certainly climb inside, and get inside pretty easily. Like, the main doors are very well sealed. You're not getting through them. The portcullis is down, the main doors are closed behind them. The secondary doors are also closed. You know, the way is sealed, so to say. But you could just climb up the wall because you're a ferret.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the goal is to head. Well, because we did send a letter saying that I was coming, basically, like we're on our way.
That you guys were coming in general. Where you
Yeah.
were showing up, no, probably no one knows for. Probably again, a few people know that you're showing up, but probably the majority of people do not. It hasn't been that long.
Yep.
And it's a
But
big.
you're also one of the more well-known people here.
I mean, you do
Yes.
stand out.
I mean, my goal. Yeah, I mean, my goal would be to find, just go to the barracks where we were getting our missions and
the
stuff
fortress?
from.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can make your way to the fortress, where everything seems to be on guard. The normal training grounds have been kind of broken into now what looks to be a makeshift kind of camping area. Let me, that's the one I want. That's the one. So the grounds that you were in for training, for all those kind of things now has been kind of replaced by what looks to be a makeshift of campsites and such, where it looks as though
basically anyone that's assembled to work for the military here has begun to basically establish themselves. There is all kinds of camps and stuff that seem to be working out. As you're kind of making your way in and kind of like looking around, a familiar looking figure will kind of turn and be like, Ixbanor! And rush over to you and then kind of like pick you up and kind of like hug you and be like, you're not dead! The commander said you were alive. I was shocked. Oh, sorry. He's gonna kind of pick you up and kind of like put you down, kind of like your scruff, you know, as is Jonas, the one who's assigned to look after you. I'm so sorry. I thought I got you guys killed. It's been so long. Longer than it should have been.
Yeah, we have more to report, but for now, we need to get the other three in here. They're making their way down the beach. We need to get towards the western bridge.
Western bridge, well, hasn't been broken yet. We haven't seen any forces move from it, but the sabotage has been put in place much more readily. They might trip it if they get too close.
I see. Well,
not that that's necessarily a problem, but we've been keeping it open just in case. We haven't seen any sign of them coming from the west yet, and that might be an option.
They're coming down the beach. I would hope that wouldn't cause three people wouldn't cause too big of a problem. I just don't want anyone shooting at them because two of them are disguised as hobgoblins.
Fortunately, they might. They approach the beach. There's some magic sensors that we've placed on there. Forces might detect that they're down there and start opening fire. You have a way of warning them?
Which force? Like our forces or their forces?
Our forces.
Yeah.
We put some magic down there. Detect if anybody comes in that way.
Can we warn them? I mean, they might be a little while. I took the direct route across, as you can tell by my nearly mortal wounds.
Yeah, looks like you got some hits. I guess even someone of your size, they like getting pot shots on. But the others are disguised. That makes sense for basically being able to move along with them. All right, let's do something crazy. Come with me. I got an idea. Let's get some rope. We're gonna go meet with them. How's that sound? I can grab some men.
Let's do it.
All right. So Jonas is going to quickly grab like a bunch of rope and a couple of people and arrange to head to one of the walls and basically be like, hey, we're going to throw some ropes down. I'm going to set off the alarm. Be ready to put it back. Because basically someone's put an alarm spell down on the beach just in case.
Yeah.
You know, they know about the beach. They know to be ready for it. So yeah. If anybody tries to like approach that corner, they'll know. People notice it, you know.
Yep.
Anyway, he's gonna basically kind of like move down there and try to like intercept the group along the breach. Then, so that's the plan for you two.
Yep.
Okay. We can finish this up. I will need a final round of checks. Let's move back from the count to the enemy lines. To the other three, we're back with you three. We'll need another round of checks, and we'll see how this finishes up getting across to the beach. I think, okay, stealth check. All right.
22. Mid.
Okay, that is an accurate.
Your deception would be higher, would it not? Umbrin?
Oh,
Yeah, you
shoot.
didn't add
Yeah,
your level.
I forgot to add the 9, so yes.
Yeah, so it would be 24, which makes a big
24.
difference between a 15.
Yes.
All right.
I hit add, ended the number, but forgot to actually add it after I
Wait.
added the number.
Hold on, I need to look at something. I may have been under rolling for.
Okay. So Calder, you are going to be moving up towards the shore to kind of move down on it, and you are going to see an interesting sight. it looks as though a couple of wagons dragged by some kind of strange chimerical beast be kind of moved up to the shore, where you can see in the back of these wagons is sloshed with water, and you kind of see them open up and pour out from these kind of like things, these strange like kind of things that look like half reptile, half fish creatures down into the water, as they seem to be like putting more of them in there.
Can I attempt to identify these creatures?
Sure. Like an occult or arcana check to know something about them, I'd say.
Throw an arcana.
Yeah. Alright, you kind of take a look at them. You really can't identify them, but your thinking is you have heard they've been putting creatures in the water that have the ability to use magic or attacks on something that's outside the water. Not at large range, but maybe they're putting more of them into the water to kind of like ensure no one tries to cross the bridge or swim.
Oh, that's not great. Keep moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just
Certainly
make
speaking,
a mental note of that.
you will be able to avoid them, but you will have encountered them. The last two of you will kind of come up, and you will see, as you're approaching the shore, the area that you are approaching in, you will see a barge moving down the water and approaching the shore. A large flat-bottomed barge that seems to be heading upstream to where you are, because it's basically upriver to where you are. It will land at the shore, dropping down a massive wooden kind of gangplank as a troop of heavily armored ogres led by this red, almost looks like made of burnt lava giant will kind of lead them. Along with what looks to be a kind of the giant will have this kind of chain he's going to be dragging as he's going to kind of move it out, carrying what looks to be a massive kind of some kind of battering ram made of metal. So it's like the giant itself, bigger than the last giant you saw. You know, this lava giant almost. And the battering ram is, you know, probably like 30 foot tall, hanging on these massive chains. This is the kind of thing that's made to break walls, you know. And it's about like a dozen ogres that seem to be like heavily armored associated with that seem to be probably on the crew for this entire thing. Because it is massive and heavy, probably even for this giant who is kind of dragging it out to basically like, who seems to be straining to drag this heavy thing out, but seems to be the one that's kind of in charge of moving it off the boat at very least.
That is very not good. Can I make a check to see if I can figure out what this giant is?
Sure. Giants are usually nature, I think, so I think a nature wouldn't be appropriate. They are more beings of the elements.
Yeah, if I had to guess, either nature or society.
Yeah, I'd say either of them would be fine. Unfortunately, you don't know a lot about.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, you don't know about a lot about giants. Not every giant was driven to the south, but the majority of them were, and the very few that weren't were basically ones that were in the far, you know, edges of the world. Ones like this you've never heard of. Like, you probably have heard of, like, you don't know a lot about it, but like the other one from before, like a type of like ice giant, you probably like heard stories of them. You know, but they are like still things of legend or something like that from what you can talk about. This thing, never heard. But when I talk about the ogres in armor, they are like ogres in full plate, you know, brandishing like massive great swords on their back. This thing also is in like heavy armor with a great sword too. That seems as though the style matches it, but like, you know, there's ogres under this thing.
Oh, yikes.
What do we do about this?
If you're hanging around, they will finish moving the battering ram to shore, as the flat bottom boat will kind of then lift up its thing and start sailing back north, perhaps to get more, perhaps for whatever reason. The giant will then kind of like approach what looks to be like a squad captain and kind of in a booming voice in Jotun be like, I'm ready. I've been sent. The gates will fall. Commander, it is wonderful for you to arrive. We will be prepared for that. Our lordship would prefer a siege for a while, to have our enemies stew for a bit. Have their suffering even be greater before you crush them in complete victory. Perhaps to slaughter more of them slowly, torment them. If you would allow that. I understand bringing you here as quickly as it has been a strain to you and your allies. Drink. You had to have raided something worthy. Of course. Commander. I will inspire with the other captains to bring you some food and wine to keep yourself occupied while we take care of the rest. When we are ready, we will tell you and your entourage when it is needed. Allow us to slaughter a few of them with a rain of death. There will be also some tests that our master would like. The commander. The giant will basically like arrange for like basically a couple of large crates to be kind of set up as some kind of rudimentary chair and kind of sit down and kind of wait if you want to then move away. Or you can continue to hang around. Up to you. If you hang around, I will need another check. But if you don't want to, you can move away.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should just sit here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Why don't we leave that there? The two of you will be basically meeting up at the beginning of next time. Your two groups, as you will finally be on the shore. And being able to, like, basically your three will be able to kind of meet up. Calder, you kind of would probably see the boat leaving. You wouldn't have seen it arrive. But yeah, you can kind of move around on the shore edge, being like, oh, boat's leaving, you know. But you will be able to meet up with Talas and Umbrin, and then we'll kind of arrange for next time meeting up with the other two. All right. So. All right.
Curiosity, one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The lava giant.
Mm-hmm.
Large or huge?
I believe huge, but let me just check to make sure. Oh, actually, only large. Other one. What do you mean huge? Might just be both large, actually. No, you're supposed to be large.
Nice.
We'll say they're both huge. They're a little larger than their normal counterparts. Both the ones you encounter.
Okay, that sucks.
I keep forgetting that, like, they're big, but maybe not that big. You know, there's a difference between large and huge that's sometimes hard to notice. It's like the difference.
Well, that's why I'm like, the reason I was asking is if next time we have to get in a fight, I have Aqueous Orb,
Mm-hmm.
and it would matter if they're large, I can entrap one of them. If they're huge, I cannot.
Yeah.
But I'm sure lava and does not like water.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's do that. Oh, cool. That gives me a lot of those there. Awesome. Yeah. Because you were 9, 10. I mean, it's the kind of thing that there are. the giant differences are subtle at times for size and stuff like that. So anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
But that's why I was asking, just because it matters.
it does matter.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll end it there. That's a good spot there where we've kind of gotten around enemy lines. You got into a fight with a horrific bird monster. You know, and then you moved around enemy lines, and you found a few things out, and you had a couple of interesting encounters. So hey,
Yep.
Oh, I did.
Use of ventriloquism.
you did.
I also would have handed Talas back his sword and apologized.
Yeah.
He'll probably like sigh and be like, "Take a long time to clean this up."
I'm sorry, I don't carry a sharpened weapon on me.
Mhm.
I don't think bludgeoning her toe would have been a great idea.
Let me bludgeon this toe to clean off the stuff from it. That'll totally
Get
work.
off the wart.
Yeah. Right. I guess we'll have any kind of shoutouts we have, which I believe Wyrm, you're the one that normally has a shout out to end today. So if you want to do that
Yes.
before we end up, I'll throw your stuff out here.
I am Diamond Wyrm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWyrm or @DiamondWyrm on Twitter and Blue Sky. And DiamondWyrm9234 on YouTube. Also just search Diamond Wyrm. I probably will come up.
Cool. Awesome. Background stuff there. Anybody else anything, or should I give my little outro there? I think
Nope.
All right, thanks for returning to my channel here. Make sure to check out all the rest of my stuff. You watch our past episodes; they're up on the YouTube. We're always live, and then I put everything up on YouTube a couple days later. So make sure to check that out. And just give the support wherever you are at the thing. Check out my social medias for schedules, and enjoy all the other various tabletop-related stuff I put up online. I'll be back tomorrow if you want to check out more stuff with me. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening. Please join us next week, and until then, farewell and goodbye to you all.
Bye.